The echo of history reverberates not just through grand palaces or hallowed cathedrals, but also through the simple, solemn gestures that carry centuries of tradition within them. In a moment that has stirred the attention of royal watchers, church historians, and political analysts alike, Queen Mary and King Frederik X of Denmark have extended their congratulations to Pope Leo, an act that is far more than a ceremonial courtesy. This is a moment saturated with significance, stretching from the heart of Copenhagen to the seat of the Vatican in Rome. In this gripping documentary-style feature, we journey deep into the real implications behind this exchange, unpacking its historical, religious, political, and deeply emotional layers. Is this simply a congratulatory message, or does it signal a reawakening of long-dormant ties between Protestant Denmark and Catholic Rome? Why now? And what are Queen Mary and King Frederik truly hoping to communicate to the world through this symbolic diplomatic gesture? Let's dive deep into this extraordinary development that is capturing the hearts and minds of millions. It began with a message, brief, dignified, yet resonant with the weight of centuries. Queen Mary and King Frederik X, monarchs of one of Europe's oldest ruling dynasties, reached out to congratulate Pope Leo on a yet undisclosed but widely rumored Vatican development, possibly relating to a jubilee year, a new encyclical, or even the Pope's reaffirmation of his diplomatic vision. In the world of royalty and religion, every word, every gesture, and every greeting is loaded with significance. And this one, coming from the House of Glucksburg, a Protestant monarchy that historically distanced itself from the Vatican, makes headlines not just for its cordiality but for its boldness. From the ornate halls of Amalienborg Palace, where Queen Mary and King Frederik lead a modernized but deeply traditional monarchy, to the sacred courtyards of the Apostolic Palace in Vatican City, where Pope Leo shepherds over 1 billion Catholics, this correspondence symbolizes something profound: the enduring relevance of ancient institutions in a modern, fractured world. To truly grasp the depth of this moment, we must rewind through centuries of religious and royal divergence. Denmark's official state religion, Lutheranism, was formally adopted in the 16th century during the Protestant Reformation. Since then, relations between the Danish crown and the papacy have remained polite but distant, defined more by geopolitical necessity than theological harmony. There were few moments in modern history when direct royal correspondence between Danish monarchs and the Holy See made global news. In fact, the reigns of Christian IX, Frederick IX, and even Queen Margrethe II saw very limited direct interactions with the Vatican, most often restricted to formal state visits or United Nations events. That's what makes this moment so different, so riveting. Queen Mary, Australia-born and deeply respected for her progressive diplomacy, and King Frederik, known for his blend of tradition and modern leadership, are now rewriting royal expectations with this cross-faith outreach. While the exact content of the message remains private, palace sources suggest that the letter extended Denmark's official congratulations for Pope Leo's continued spiritual leadership and his humanitarian efforts, particularly regarding climate change, peacekeeping, and religious unity. This is not an isolated compliment, it's a recognition of shared values. According to Danish royal correspondent Hans Bo Rasmussen, what we're seeing is Queen Mary and King Frederik embracing their roles not only as sovereigns but as moral voices. They are signaling that dialogue between faiths and institutions is not only possible, but necessary in the 21st century. Queen Mary has long been a figure who transcends borders. From her early humanitarian work to her recent involvement with domestic violence awareness through the Mary Foundation, her influence stretches far beyond Denmark's borders. Her elegant diplomacy, often compared to that of Princess Diana and Queen Rania of Jordan, is marked by quiet strength and strategic brilliance. In this gesture to Pope Leo, Queen Mary is not just playing the role of consort. She is acting as a diplomat, a humanitarian, and a unifier. The message may have been penned jointly, but her handprint is unmistakably present in the sentiment behind it. King Frederik X, once known for his athletic feats and laid-back demeanor, has matured into a thoughtful monarch. His reign, though still young, has already showcased his desire to reposition the monarchy as a beacon of modern values. Spiritual engagement, interfaith dialogue, and respect for cultural diversity have all been core to his vision. This message to Pope Leo is his way of affirming that Denmark's monarchy is not confined by historical religious boundaries but is, instead, stepping into a role of global responsibility. While the Vatican has yet to issue an official public response, insiders report that Pope Leo was deeply moved by the Danish royal's message, particularly by its emphasis on shared humanitarian values. Social media, meanwhile, exploded with reactions from around the globe. One royal watcher tweeted, "Queen Mary and King Frederik are redefining diplomacy in real time. This is how monarchies stay relevant, by embracing dialogue, faith, and humanity." Another added, "As a Catholic, I find it beautiful that Protestant royals are sending warm wishes to the Pope. This is the unity the world needs. This isn't about politics in the traditional sense. This is soft diplomacy at its finest, where emotion, symbolism, and moral leadership speak louder than treaties or alliances." In a world teetering on the edge of cultural division, religious conflict, and diplomatic gridlock, such gestures offer hope. They remind us that influence doesn't always require power. Sometimes, it only requires empathy and timing. Queen Mary and King Frederik have sent more than a letter. They've extended a bridge between institutions that once stood on opposite shores. Sending a message to the Pope is no casual affair. Royal advisors, foreign ministry officials, and religious liaisons all played a role in crafting the letter. The choice of language, the format, even the material of the letterhead must be meticulously planned to honor protocol on both ends. Royal insiders reveal that the letter was printed on traditional embossed Danish royal stationery, sealed with the royal crest, and delivered through official diplomatic channels. These aren't just niceties. They are deliberate gestures rooted in tradition, dignity, and mutual respect. By taking this step, Queen Mary and King Frederik are signaling a new chapter for the Danish crown. One where faith, morality, and global unity are just as important as national tradition and ceremony. They are subtly but clearly stating that the crown must evolve if it is to endure. Gone are the days of silent monarchs confined to ribbon cuttings and garden parties. Today's sovereigns must be spiritual leaders, social advocates, and global connectors. History may look back on this moment not just as a message of congratulations, but as a turning point. A time when two great institutions, the Protestant Danish monarchy and the Catholic papacy, recognized their shared responsibility in guiding humanity through an age of uncertainty. In the quiet elegance of a royal letter lies a thunderous message: unity, respect, and moral courage matter now more than ever. At first glance, a message of congratulations may seem ceremonial. But when Queen Mary and King Frederik X reach out across centuries of religious division to honor Pope Leo, the world should pause and take notice. This is not just about faith. It's about leadership. It's about recognizing the interconnectedness of all institutions that shape human lives. And in an age of digital distractions and political polarization, such gestures may just be the balm we all need. Do you believe that royal families and religious leaders should play a more active role in promoting global unity and interfaith understanding? Or should they remain symbolic figures, separate from the moral dialogues of our time? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a moment from the world of royalty and diplomacy.